Hello friends, welcome back to LITVERSE. In this video, we are going to talk about paper 2 syllabus for WBSET, and I have already made a video on paper 1. Please, if you haven't watched it yet, go and watch it out after watching this video. So yes, now let's start this video. Here we will break down each and every topics in a detailed way. So please stay with me till the end of this video. So as you can see, a screenshot is already visible in your screen, and it is the actual syllabus that I have taken a screenshot from the official website, and it consists 10 units. So yes, we will break down each and everything, and let's see what are there. So first, let's look into literary theory and criticism. So in this segment, we have to read classical, neoclassical, romanticism, modern criticism. Modern criticism is more important than other part. And various critical theories like neocriticism, structuralism, post-structuralism, feminism, and Marxism also we have to look into. And I have already discussed in GATE syllabus in a detailed way which one is more important than other. So yes, here I also go through this. Those topics which are very trendy right now, which are on the air, we have to go through them, because that time questions are not asked from classical age or neoclassical age that much. Okay, if we compare this to modern criticism or neocriticism, structuralism, feminism, etc. So yes, we have to do some smart work in this case. So now let's look into the next segment. So yes, in the next segment we can see that it is literary forms, and in this segment we have to prepare poetry, drama, prose, etc. In poetry, like elegy, odes, and many more. In drama, we can see that there are tragedy, comedy, history, drama, and there are tragicomedy, abstract drama. Who coined these terms? We have to know this. And prose, and there are various subgenres with example. In UGC NET 2024 June syllabus, which recently got cancelled, there they gave a poem and ask which rhetorical device has been used by the poet by repeating a particular word at the beginning of many lines in the poem. So yes, you can see that we have to have a clear idea on these also, like alliteration, hyperbole, anaphora, amplifier. We have to know all these things with perfect definition and with clear examples, isn't it? So yes, this is from literary forms. Now let's move into the next segment. In the next segment, we can see that literary movements, right? Mark me guys, this is the most important thing. This is the niche for question that are gradually asked in any kind of exams related to English literature, be it NET, SET or GATE. So yes, Renaissance, Enlightenment, Romanticism, Realism, Modernism, Postmodernism are the movements that took place. So now if you ask me what is literary movement, right, then it would be in a very brief way that literary movements are groups of literary works that share similar themes, style and techniques, and they are often defined. These particular styles or themes or techniques are often defined by the historical and cultural context in which they emerged. For example, if we took Romanticism, then Romanticism emphasized emotion, nature and individualism. It emerged in the late 18th century to mid 19th century, right? And their prominent figures were William Wordsworth, Mary Shelley, Coleridge, Keats and many more. That's why we have to prepare all these literary movements and why they are different from each other, and who are the key figures of these literary movements. So yes, we have to prepare them, and who coined which term, that's also we have to prepare, because these are the question bank from where questions are often getting asked. So now we can see that this is the next segment is Indian writing in English, Indian diaspora we have to read, and who are the early poets and writers in Indian writing. We also have to go through them, and what are their literary works and what are their contributions. We have to go through them also. And many contemporary writers like Arundhati Roy, Amitabh Ghosh, and many others, what are their literary contributions. So yes, and if any of Indian writers got any kind of prize in the field of literature, be it Pulitzer Prize, Booker Prize, or anything, we have to note them down also. And same with American literature and other non-British literature also, because who are the key authors of American literature, or who are the key authors of Commonwealth literature, what is Commonwealth literature, or how American literature is different from British literature or Canadian literature, what are the basic differences, we have to know them. So yes, and also with them the key figures of American literature, prominent writers or poets, we have to know them also, because questions are asked from this section also. And in 2024 June session, UGC NET, one question was asked that which of the following writers pioneered the Australian Aboriginal movement, and there were many options. So yes, this kind of questions are asked. And why I am taking an instance from UGC NET, because you know what, ultimately the syllabus is very same. If you prepare for one exam, then you can sit for another exam also, and you will definitely crack if you have studied very seriously, isn't it? And in the next segment you can see that it is English language teaching, ELT. So you can see I highlight 4 points, and that is approaches and methods in ELT, second language acquisition, curriculum and syllabus design, and testing and evaluation. We just need to clear out the basics, okay, in this section. And yes, because you know they are not directly mentioned in the syllabus that I showed you before I start this video. So yes, but we have to know, we have to have a basic idea about what is English language teaching, and that will be enough. So let's move into the next segment, that is language and linguistic. So as you can see, we have to know the basics of history of English language, okay, how English language evolved, what was the key features of English language that make it global language. We have to know the very basics. And then come some terms like phonetics, phonology, morphology, syntax, semantics, sociolinguistic, and applied linguistic. We have to know them also, their definition and some examples, so that our basic got clear. If our basic got clear, then it will be very helpful to sit for this exam and solve all those questions. And in the next segment you can see that it is English language teaching, ELT. So you can see I highlight 4 points, and that is approaches and methods in ELT, second language acquisition, curriculum and syllabus design, and testing and evaluation. We just need to clear out the basics, okay, in this section. And yes, because you know they are not directly mentioned in the syllabus that I showed you before I start this video. So yes, but we have to know, we have to have a basic idea about what is English language teaching, and that will be enough. So let's move into the next part, and that is cultural study. As you can see, cultural study is an important chapter, is one of the important chapter in WB set English literature syllabus. and I have highlighted 3 key points, and they are theories of culture, popular culture, and media culture. So what is cultural study? If we say in a brief way, then it would be like it actually focuses on examining cultural phenomenon in various societies. It includes the study of cultural practices, beliefs, and expressions, and how these shape and are shaped by social, political, and economical forces. So the syllabus is actually concerned about this part. And as you can see, if we ask what is the literary theory post World War II, then it actually includes various critical approaches to literature and culture that emerged after World War II. In the drama portion, we can see there are kitchen sink drama, there are theater of absurd, there are theater of cruelty. So this kind of part were emerged after post World War II, right? So yes, we have to know all of them, and as I already have mentioned, and I am repeating this again, who coined which kind of term, this is also a very important thing. And then the role of media in shaping cultural narratives and identities, we have to know. And what is popular culture, and we have to have a brief idea about everyday cultural practices and their significance. And that's how different identities, for example gender, races, classes, are repeated and constructed in cultural text. We should have to know all of them, because questions are asked from these topics, and they are very new topic, and that's why they are very important. And that's the reason many questions are asked from this segment. So yes, now let's move into the next part. The next segment is research methods in English. So what are the types of research? Okay, like Chicago model or APA, MLA, we should know this type and what are the differences between all these types. And apart from this, their citation or bibliography style, academic writing, we should have to know this, because it will not only help to crack our exam, but also when we are actually doing research, they will help in our practical notion also, right? So that's why it is a very interesting chapter. And yes, this then come literature and society, and under this I have highlighted some points, that is literature, gender, politics, and religion and history. So how gender, politics, religion, and history try to shape one particular literature, or this is a very interesting chapter. So yes, that's all. I don't want to make this video long, and if you have any question, please feel free to comment below. So that's all for you in this video, and I have also made paper 1 WP set syllabus. Please go and check it out also. And also, if you have any queries about what is WP set, then don't forget to check it out also. That is already visible in your screen. And thank you for watching this out, and do subscribe for more this kind of informative videos regarding English literature. And please take care of your mental health, which is much more important than anything. And study more, stress less. Thank you from LITVERSE.